Hey everybody. On to the next piece of the puzzle, which was also a very, very large one for me, which is using isolation. I do live out of state from where I originally am from. I'm originally from Wisconsin, and I would call home to family and friends and really connect with them as best as I could while being away from them. I now am on the West Coast, and really the biggest way to do that is calling them on the phone and texting. Um, but as the relationship continued, that became harder and harder, and that became something that I was getting much and much less. Um, Meaning, I was not allowed to call home. Whenever my mom would call and my dad would call, he would tell me, "You don't have time for them. You only have time for me. It's my time. I need you. I need your help." It was always focused on him and his needs. And there does come a point where you stop worrying about your own needs because he makes it so, and you only worry about his because you don't want to cause conflict, because you don't want to cause another day of him yelling at you. You hope for the easy days. You hope for the days where maybe he doesn't lash out. Another part of the isolation is definitely making it so that when I'm not talking to my friends or my family, that means his is the only voice and the only influence, which makes it obviously really hard for the abuse to break. As I kept getting detached further and further from my family, it became easier and easier for him to weasel himself in and kind of just get the claws deeper. And you really, with everything else, start to believe everything they're saying, and you truly lose who you are. I often, and I currently am in therapy, but I often talk about how I do not recognize and cannot recognize the person that I was when I was in that relationship. And I think it is because many of the times I was just a puppet. I was just his thoughts. That's it. I was not thinking for myself. I did not make choices for myself. I just played along. I just did the day in, day out, and I thought that was what my life was going to be. But it doesn't have to be. On to the next section.